Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for starters, I'm just going to use my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I just absolutely love that the smallest amount goes such a long way and how it makes almost every single one of my foundations look super flawless. Like literally, it's just so good. I recommend it to anyone and everyone. The foundation that I've been obsessed with right now is the NARS Longwear Radiant Foundation. It's so bomb, so bomb. I use about 4 pumps just because the pumps are super small, and I just put it all over my face and I bring it back down to my neck as well. It's just such a beautiful, definitely buildable coverage as well. For concealers, I've been using the Mercier Longwear Concealer, and then I also use the Maybelline Age Rewind. So I'm using the Mercier in all of my high points, and then you guys will see that I will be using the Age Rewind just on points that I want to make subtle and blend more with my foundation, if that makes sense. So for setting powder, of course, my usual, I'm obsessed with this powder, never gonna get over it. It's the Mercier translucent powder, and I just slightly bake for a few seconds as I'm practically just setting everywhere that I crease, and then once I pretty much set everywhere that I crease, I just pounce in the powder with the same beauty blender. I don't use a brush and I don't wipe off the excess powder. I literally just blend it all into my face, as you can see. So it just sets everything. For bronzer, this has been one of my new favorite bronzers. It's the Victoria Beckham and Estdee Lauder bronzer. I'll have the name below, but it's just such a beautiful warm bronzer that I've just been loving it to warm up my face, even though it's like winter and stuff, because I still do my face a little more on the glowy side. This just gives my skin like a sun-kissed look, and it's just beautiful overall. For blush, I'm using my Collab blush. It's just a really pretty soft pink, and adding this right on the apples of my cheeks and slightly over my bronzer just to blend it all in together. Going into my Hoola bronzer, I literally just use a little brush to kind of contour my lips and make them look a little bit powderier before I actually do like a lippy and stuff. Believe me, this is a really cute trick to do if you have little lips like I do. But then I also contour my nose with this bronzer because it's just like the perfect matte shade brown. It's like not too harsh. Going in with my Sephora Collection contour kit, I use the yellow shade to just kind of clean up under my contour and like around my mouth to make sure that that contour is a little bit lightened up, as well as the contour on my nose. For a highlight, I've been obsessed, like beyond obsessed with this Bobbi Brown highlight. Every time I wear it, I get so many compliments asking me what highlighter it is, and it is the Moon Glow highlight from Bobbi Brown. It's just so beautiful. Now I'm taking another highlight just to go over my cheekbones, make them pop a little bit more. This is Laura Geller's Ballerina highlight, just on top of my cheekbones, so nowhere else. Going into the eyes, the transition shade that I'm going to be placing is MAC's Soft Brown. I'm obsessed with this transition shade. It's just perfect for any look that I usually do that's typically like this, where it's on the kind of more earthy tones, if you will. Going into my Collab palette, I'm going to be taking this other pretty much soft brown. It's like a caramel brown, and I'm just going to place this right on top of where I placed soft brown in the transition, but also just to deepen it up before we place the very last color, which is this deeper orange shade, just more on the rusticy side. Going back into the palette, I'm going to be taking this paler shade. On camera it definitely looks like stark white, but it's definitely a lot more on the pale side. And I'm just placing this all over the blank space on my lid. for my inner corner highlight, I'm dipping back into the Moon Glow Bobbi Brown highlight. And then to set my face, I use my all-nighter setting spray from Urban Decay. To make my skin look super dewy and glowy, I then use the Tatcha Dew Mist over the top. That's what makes my skin look this bomb, guys, I promise. I'm just adding a quick coat of mascara to my top and bottom lashes. I did do my lashes off camera, but I just used my usual, which are my Ardell Wispies. I always have them in the description box below because they're just my absolute favorite. For lip liner, I'm using Tiramisu. I believe this is from Rimmel London. And I just line my lips and also fill in my lips with this lip color as well because I'm using the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. That has literally been bomb. I'm obsessed with this. And that's it for my go-to current foundation and makeup look, guys. Love you. Bye.